Don't know why I'm doing this, but I'm doing an AFL scoreboard tier list, all right? So I'm going through all the scoreboards in history and recently, and then I'm gonna just, evaluate where I feel like it sits. Is it aesthetic? Does it work well? Is it good to the eye? And I'm gonna put them in a tier list, and we're gonna rank them, all right? So starting off with this new school one here, pretty decent stuff. I'm gonna put it in good. It's not best. It's not best. I feel like best is for those nostalgic ones, but I think it's a clean look. I do like it. What more do you really want? Next up, we've got the second most recent one. I'm gonna put this in a K. Like, it just wasn't anything really special. I cannot lie. Below average is next. I feel like this, what was it, like 2015, 2016, 17 or something? Maybe a little 2014. That scoreboard didn't really resonate with me. Maybe that's sort of a reflection upon my interest in the AFL at that time, but doesn't resonate. However, this next one, oh yeah, it's the best. Come on. This is the best. This is creme de la creme of scoreboards in my eyes. This is my time, my nostalgic time. When I see that scoreboard, I think of the St Kilda Geelong grand final. I think of Collingwood Geelong as well. Those big teams playing. That was an absolute cultured scoreboard. I feel like they should just bring it back just for the fun of it. Why the fuck not AFL? Next up, this one as well. Oh, this has got to be best. I mean, look at that. That is just, I'm pretty sure that's the 5-minute warning. No, actually the next one is. Or maybe they all are, who knows. But I do like this one as well. Not as good as the previous one, but alas, it's just nostalgia. Common theme here, nostalgia is gonna get them higher. This next scoreboard, this gives me exactly, Sydney West Coast, the grand finals, gives me those type of vibes. In terms of where it sits, now the rest I'm not really familiar with. There's a couple that I am, but I am fiending probably, I'm thinking let's put this in okay, like doesn't spark too much interest. Yeah, it doesn't hit the same. The font's a bit suspicious. This font, this is below average. The font on this is just a bit gross. The teal, what's that, like light turquoise looking ass background color. Not very sure about that. That was sort of the Brisbane Lions era when they won all those premierships, but I was 1 year old running around then, so I don't remember the scoreboard. Next up, now I don't actually mind this. I think this is pretty class. Now I feel like, actually, you know what? Not bad. No, this is bad. This one's the worst. I thought it looked good, and then upon another inspection, I've realized that it's bland and it's boring. And where is the timer? Maybe it's somewhere else. This next one, I am actually a fan of it. Can you believe it? I do like this next one. I'm gonna put this in good. Feel like it's pretty good. I like the things at the top, those golden, I don't know what you call that, but I do like that scoreboard. It's succinct, it's nice, it's classy, and it's good. This next one is going in best. This are the memories, the days where Richmond were always behind on that particular scoreboard. It really hits back. I do love that. It's a pretty classy one. I'm not the biggest fan of the all vertical, all horizontal, sorry. I like a bit of vertical square structure rather than a thin rectangle, if you know what I mean, on the scoreboard. Like this is more rectangle. These ones are more that kind of square vibe. I do kind of prefer that square type of vibe. But in saying that, good memories, but not as good as the other two. As I keep saying, oh, this is GWS Gold Coast beginning era. So this is probably 2011 to 2013. It doesn't really, I think that's bad. Not as bad as that one, but you know what, it's pretty shite. To be completely honest, I'm just not really enthused by that scoreboard. It doesn't bring back any great memories to me. Richmond was still shit in that period of time. Now, this is a more recent one. Actually, I've completely made a mistake here. The first and good, okay, and below average, those three, they are not the most recent ones. They're 2016, 17 to like 2020, I think. Anyway, I remember this one. I can't tell which one's more recent out of these three, but this one's just okay. Like, I don't know, it just doesn't really hit the same. I'd quite like the full name of the team on there sometimes, but yeah, it just doesn't really hit. Maybe because St Kilda's there, it's just annoying me. This, it's just below average. I feel like that one kind of stinks. This is the most recent one actually, but yeah, this one just doesn't really hit. And I'm putting that one in good. I feel like the most recent scoreboards, maybe because there's no nostalgia to them, maybe I sort of require nostalgia for a scoreboard, but yeah, they don't really hit where they should to be in best or good. But yeah, that's the tier list. What are your thoughts on that? We've got these nostalgia merchant. Love me some nostalgia. I got those in there, and then look towards the bottom. Some stinkers, absolute honkers down there. Yep, subscribe and like, baby.